What up, YouTube? Team Moves here. Now, since this month I'm doing my reviews for January films, here's my review for the 2013 film Mama. Now, this movie premiered back on January 18th, 2013. It was also directed by Andy Muschietti, who, of course, will later go on to direct the It movies. This film also featured Jessica Chastain, who will, of course, appear in It Chapter 2. She played the grown-up version of Beverly. And so, in this film, you have Nicolas Coster-Waldau from Game of Thrones fame, who plays two characters here. He plays Jeffrey Desson, who is a senior partner of a investment brokerage, who has his breakdown after a financial collapse and kills several co-workers and his estranged wife. And he also even kidnaps his two daughters, Victoria and Lily. And when they end up being found, 5 years later, they're taken in by their uncle, who's actually Jeffrey's twin, who's also played by Waldau, and he's also taken them in with his girlfriend, Mac Ruby, portrayed by Jessica Chastain, who's of course like his rock star girlfriend with black hair, tattoos. Very different Jessica Chastain role, really. And so the guards also suspect that there's also a supernatural evil force named Mama that has also attached herself to the girls, and lots of chaos ends up pursuing throughout the whole film. This thing was creepy. I mean, it shows that PG-13 horror movies could work, and this is definitely a PG-13 horror film that I believe worked. It's really interesting. The one who plays the two young girls, I thought they were pretty good. You also had Javier Botet was pretty good in this one. You got Daniel Cush, who plays the who actually plays the doctor here. He was pretty decent. I mean, it was pretty interesting to see Chastain do a horror movie like this, because before this film, she's mostly done like Oscar bait films, such as Zero Dark 30, The Help. Yes, I remember when I saw Chastain in this film, I was like, really? That's a bit of an odd role for her, especially since year prior she got nominated for Oscars and all. So it was a bit odd to see Chastain in this. But anyway, the girls in this were all really good. The evil force in this thing was really intriguing. I mean, Mama was much better than I had any intentions to be. Because I remember when I saw the trailers for this, when the trailers first premiered, I was like, I don't know if this is going to be all that good. I mean, plus it's a horror movie released in January. Sometimes they could be hit, and sometimes they could be misses. I don't know, this could easily have been a mess. But it was much better than I had any intentions to be. I thought this thing was creepy. Great performances. I mean, it was really interesting to see Stark from Game of Thrones fame in this. I mean, when you think of Nicolas Coster-Waldau, obviously you think of Game of Thrones. So it was very interesting to see him in this one. You had some other interesting castings here. Like I said, the one who plays the girls was pretty decent. I mean, they weren't supposed to do a sequel to this. I had no idea what happened to the sequel was, but I'd be down to check out another Mama, because I thought the first film was really solid, creepy. Did pretty well when it got released as well. And it has about 63% of Rotten Tomatoes. Did pretty well with critics and audiences. So, I mean, if you have not really seen Mama, not really sure where you can find it. You can probably either find maybe on Amazon, I don't know, somewhere. But if you haven't really seen Mama, especially if you want to see what Andy Muschietti did before he gave us the It movies, go watch Mama. I think you'll enjoy it. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you had a chance to check out the horror film Mama? If so, what you thought of it? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Tim Musaya.